Good morning and welcome to day 11 of Vlogmas. Today I have a fairly big dye day in the studio. I am dyeing yarn for a shop update that I'm hoping to have on Friday, which is what, the 13th is it? It's the 11th today and it's Tuesday. So, no, it's the 10th today. Hang on a second. I'm confused now. Yeah, it's the 10th today and it's Tuesday. So yeah, 11, 12, yeah, so the 13th, Friday the 13th. I have got a shop update planned. I am going to do a Colourways of Christmas Past shop update, which I thought would be quite fun. A little while ago, I did a Patreon video where I was sharing my favourite sock patterns and things like that, and I shared a pair of socks that I had knit a couple of Christmases ago. It was my Christmas Eve cast on a couple of years ago, but it was an ancient Giddy Yarns colourway. It was the first ever Giddy Yarns Christmas colourway, and considering I have been running Giddy Yarns now for 7.5 years, something like that, it was quite funny to dig this colourway out and knit up a pair of socks out of it. Somebody commented on that video saying how fun it would be if I made that colourway available in the shop again, kind of revamped it and changed, well, not changed it too much, but like re-dyed it. I couldn't dye it the same as I did then because it was all, every skein was individually hand painted. Like when I say hand painted, I mean literally I lay it on my kitchen floor on cling film and hand painted them. And then I steamed it. This was before I even had pans. I steamed it after that. God, I used to use a lot of cling film in the early days. So yeah, definitely would need to reformulate it slightly with how I dye now, but I think that's achievable. Anyway, that got me thinking. And I just thought it would be really fun to do a shop update just before Christmas with kind of, yeah, colourways of Christmas past. So I've got 5 colourways planned. I'm going to dye that original one that I mentioned, which is called Christmas Morning Chaos. I'm going to dye my snowman colourway that was the Christmas Eve treat box last year. I've got a Land of Sweets colourway, which was a Christmas treat box. I have written down the dates, but I can't remember quite when that one was. I think that was the 2020 Christmas treat box. I have got City Lights, not to be confused with City Nights, which was a Christmas colourway that I did, oh, I don't even know when I did that one, pre-2020. And then I've also got another one, which I think I just called Christmas Tree. I can't remember the name of it, but again, it was a treat box from a number of years ago. It was like a Christmas Eve box colourway from a number of years ago. So I'm going to dye those up across various bases, and we're just going to have an in-stock shop update on Friday. But I thought you'd like to see the dyeing process, because unlike when I did a dyeing video last week, that was just one colourway, so I don't know. I know people enjoyed it, but maybe it was a little bit boring because it was just one colourway. We've got 5 colourways today, so I'm going to share them with you and share some of the dyeing. I'll try and do voiceover while I'm dyeing so I can tell you a little bit about all of the colourways and things like that. Yeah, that's the plan today, basically. But for now, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. The yarn is in the oven, heating up. So I just need to wait for it to get to temperature, and I'm going to make a cup of tea. And then in between dyeing today, I've not got masses on, which is, it's a novelty to suddenly not have loads to do while I'm dyeing. But I think I'm gonna get started on the mood boards for the Wonderland Sock Club. So yeah, I think that's my plan. Apologies if you can hear banging in the background during this voiceover. Someone in one of the units next to me is building something. Terrible timing. Anyway, the first colourway we're dyeing up is Land of Sweets. This was a Christmas treat box colourway from 2020. And actually I changed the process completely when I did the second pan. I dyed the first pan, which is what you're seeing, by following the instructions. But then when I went back to do the second pan, I was like, why did I do it that way? It doesn't make any sense. So I changed it because when I got to the second stage, you're only seeing the first stage in this clip, but when I got to the second stage, I had to add more liquid dye, and then yeah, just the order I did things in didn't make any sense. So it all got changed, but it's a lovely colourway. The second colourway we're dyeing is City Lights, as I said earlier, not to be confused with City Nights. This one was a colourway from 2019. I think it was actually originally a mini skein in my 2018 advent calendar. And then I've just re-dyed it as a 100-gram skein, but it was inspired by kind of London's Oxford Street lights. So you had the greys of the city with the bright pops of speckles for all the Christmas lights. Now here is Christmas Morning Chaos. Now, as I said before, when I originally dyed this, I hand painted it on the floor. It has two sections, so it has green at one end, red at the other end, and then speckles in the middle. So it creates kind of a really fun micro striping kind of sock when you knit with it. I decided I was going to do my speckle and squish technique. So basically I put pure dyes straight onto the yarn and squish it in. I find it gives me the best control over where the dye goes. I sometimes do this type of thing with a liquid dye, but often you'll get a little bit more of a spread. And I didn't want that. I wanted to keep the two sections completely separate. It'll be interesting to see whether this turns out similar to the original. Next up we have the Christmas tree colourway. This is another kind of micro striping style of colourway. So half the skein is speckled with greens. There's a slight blue, a very pale kind of slight blue undercolour to the base. And then, yeah, the colourway is speckled with greens at one half. And then a little bit of a kind of blue that tends to split yellow. I know that sounds strange, but it does. And then also some kind of golden yellows down the other end. And then our final colourway is the Snowman. This was my Christmas Eve treat box from last year. And I have dyed so many skeins of this yarn, I can't even explain it. It was an exceptionally popular treat box last year. But I've gone straight in with dyeing up 2 pans straight away because it's a colourway I've dyed relatively recently. So I was confident that I wasn't going to need to reformulate anything or do anything different. So we just went straight in with it. Right, I'm just about to hang the colourways up to dye, so I thought I would give you a quick show of them quickly. Here is City Lights. Then we've got Christmas Tree. As you can see, it's got those yellows at one end and the greens at the other. Then we've got the Snowman, just that one there. This is quite a good spot for it. Got natural light. Then we have got Christmas Morning Chaos, which is this one here, with the half and half kind of, well, thirds, I guess, really. And then we've got, let's see, that's more Snowman. Here we go, this is the one. Then we've got Land of Sweets as well, which looks quite similar to Miss Snowman on camera, I think, but once it's dry and skeined, you'll be able to see the difference really, really clearly. I am home. I have picked up Arthur. I had to get to school early today because they had like an open afternoon in the kids' classrooms. So I did 20 minutes or so with Jasper's class and 20 minutes or so with Arthur's class. I was able to take Arthur home early. That sounds like Jasper didn't get to go home early. He did. He's got his art class tonight, but he goes with our next door neighbour's little girl, and normally I take them to the art class and they pick them up. but because her dad was coming to the open afternoon, he has taken them to the art class, which was very nice. So I've only have one child in the house. Anyway, I'm rambling. I got some parcels today. I had a parcel turn up at the studio, which is an Australia post, which is quite exciting. So I will open that one in a minute. I also came home to a parcel from, I know who this is from. This is from Treble Maker Designs, because I ordered some of her stitch markers. She's having a closing down sale, and I ordered a load of stitch markers. Some for me, some to go in with podcast prizes, some to go in with Patreon prizes and stuff like that. And then I also got another package, which I wasn't expecting this package, because amusingly, I was going to share, I'm trying to make sure I don't show people's addresses. Oh, let's stick that little sticker over the top of that one. I was going to share this package, which I received earlier in the year, but has Christmassy stuff in that I've not opened yet. And then, yeah, I came back to a package from the same person that I knew nothing about. So let's open some packages, shall we? Let's start with this one. So, I don't know, if you watched Vlogmas last year, you will remember that Sarah sent me some gorgeous hand-printed Christmas towels. And we did it as a bit of a swap. I sent her some yarn and she sent me some towels. And she got in touch with me earlier this year, and around Halloween time, I think, and said, she was getting all her printing stuff out, and did I want anything, and we agreed to do a swap again. And she sent me some Halloweeny bits, which I've already opened and done things with, and then she said that this package contains some Christmassy bits, which I decided to wait until December to open. So I'm going to open it now. So we have got, let's get the thing out of the way. I see tea towels. We have festive tea. Oh no, vegetable-y tea. Oh, they're cool. Harvesty vegetable-y tea towels. I love that. That's like a veg box in a tea towel. Look at that. That's brilliant. And then a tote bag as well, I believe. Oh, with all fruit and veg and stuff on it as well. That's really cool. I love that. That's so fun. And then, as I said, I've randomly come home to another package from Sarah that I knew nothing about, so I'm now wondering what's in here. I can't open it. Wow, that's some sticky tape. Okay, I finally got into the package. That was some seriously sticky tape. She has sent a super fun Christmas card. It's just a little Christmassy package, so thank you so much. I will have messaged her and said thank you personally before she sees this. So, but yeah, gnomes on a Christmas card. A lovely little drawstring bag with Christmas gnomes on as well. That's really fun. I will definitely use that for kind of notions or things like that. And then also a little Christmas ornament. A little 2025. It's slowly focusing. Little 2025 stitch marker. And a lovely bracelet. All handmade. So thank you very much. That's so lovely. That was such a lovely little surprise package. I was not expecting at all. Right, shall we go for the Australian one? Now, I got an email a while back asking for my address, and I wasn't sure what to expect, but this package has arrived, so I'm assuming this is why the person wanted my address. So let's have a little look. I have no idea what this is. Oh, they're wrapped as Christmas presents. Am I allowed to open them before Christmas? That's the question, isn't it? Am I allowed to open them before Christmas? I feel like it's festive and it's Vlogmas. I'm going to be naughty and I'm going to open them before Christmas. So we have got, actually I'm going to go for this one first. All the way from Australia, we have got it had to be. We have got Tim Tams, I have had these before because we spent 6 weeks in Australia when Arthur was about 2.5 and I was pregnant with Jasper, because Tom had a visiting lectureship on the Gold Coast. I've forgotten, I think it's a Gold Coast University, I don't know, we were on the Gold Coast, and we spent 6 weeks out there for that. So I have had Tim Tams in Australia and they are awesome. But yeah, a very, very Australian, that's very cool. And then in this package, we have got, oh, a lovely Christmas project bag. Isn't that brilliant? Like Santa gnomes on it. That is so fun. And a lovely card, which I shall read in a second. So yeah, completely unexpected package. That is so fun. It's really brightened my day. Thank you very, very much. Oh, I've got to show you the Christmas card. Because how Australian is that for Christmas? That's brilliant. Okay, let's open the other package. Now, I know kind of what to expect with this because I know it's stitch markers, but I ordered 3 of her little mystery sets that she was doing of 10 stitch markers for £10. So I have 3 little mystery sets. Now, I'm just debating whether I open these up or whether I keep some of them as prizes, but I'm wondering if actually I might split them up because 10 is quite a lot of stitch markers to include in a prize, isn't it? I am going to open them up, I think, but I think what I would do, because otherwise I will be here forever trying to show you them all individually and focusing and all of that kind of chaos. What I think I will do is I will open them up and I will lay them out and then I will share them all with you. And my plan is some of them I will keep for myself and then some of them I will put aside to go in, as I said, prize packages and podcast prizes and things like that. But she also popped in a few little extras as well. So again, some of these I think will go towards podcast prizes and things. Yeah, this one will definitely go towards a podcast prize because I have this one already because it's awesome. And then what else is in here? Oh, some little needle stoppers and dinosaur. Again, I've got this sticker, so this one will definitely go towards podcast prizes, but that is awesome. And then there's another little one. There's a few of these actually. I want to show you all of the postcards, but then also I kind of just want to keep them in their little prize packages because they're really cute like that. I am going to open them because I need to decide which ones to keep for me. And it's nice to share with you. So we've also got You Are My Favourite Hooker, crochet themed postcard with one of her, a crocheter never discusses the size of their yarn stash sticker, and a little crochet heart. That's not going to focus, is it? A little badge with that crochet heart image on. And then there's one more. This one's knitting themed. Again, I have this postcard because it's awesome. I love this. To do.
What the?
That's brilliant. Thank you so much, Jess, for sending these extra bits. They're going to be perfect for popping in with prizes and things like that. A knitter never discusses the size of their yarn stash, and then a yarn fondler badge. So all kinds of lovely bits, and also a couple of prepare to die stickers. I love these. So yeah, there we go. Some lovely little happy mail that arrived and has definitely brightened my afternoon.
made this at my art class and it's a reindeer. I called it Rainy, and it's made out of wooden fabric.
It's really cool, buddy. I love the things you make at your art class. We'll be able to use this as a Christmas decoration every year. Has it got a bell on as well?
Yeah.
Did you say you're calling it Rainy?
Yeah.
That's a cool name for a reindeer. Very, very good. Talking of reindeer, I think you have got a reindeer joke of the day.
What is a reindeer's favourite sport?
I don't know. What is a reindeer's favourite sport? You've forgotten. What? I don't know. What is a reindeer's favourite sport?
Stable tennis.
Stable tennis.
No, I said table tennis.
Well done, buddy. Right, that is it from us today. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye.